morning, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Becky Valley, and we are back with the more Sam and Matt, the Devil's Joy Box. We just finished episode 2. Now we move on to episode 3. This one I hear one of my favorite ones. I mean, not my job favorite, but this was a really good one. I'm really excited about this one. Okay. Now, the heck you didn't remember what happened. In the last video, we finally figured out what happened to their great ancestor, Maximus and Semith. Is that how you say their name? Yes, I think so. We found out what happened to them, how they died, even though one of them is, how did they have kids? Because I don't think they have kids before they. It don't matter. We saw how they died and explained everything. But that's why Matt has psychic powers. Anyway, so now we're on here, episode 3, where at the end of episode 2, by the way, somebody stole Max's brain. No, not his head, just his brain. Yeah, somebody that cut him open and just stole his brain. Interesting. That's where we left off. Now, we are that in notes, and we shortened it. Let's jump right into episode 3. Okay, I'm excited. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna always say it, but freaking love that intro. So good, so good.
Thanks to our magnificent brains, most of us live out our lives under the delusion that we are in control. But are our brains truly in control? Makes you think, doesn't it? Engrossed in the thrilling cinematic exploits of their ancestors, the freelance police have had no time to ponder these eternally vexing questions. But in mere moments, they and you will be plunged headfirst into these murky philosophical depths when Sam returns from his ill-timed bathroom break to discover they stole Max's brain.
Max? Little buddy? No.
What happened?
What happened to Max? Talk!
We don't know! 1 second we were guarding the Devil's Toy Box, then BAM! Out went the lights!
Through a fog of rage, darkness, and raisinets, I tried to remember what Flint Paper told me about interrogating suspects.
Rule number 1, don't let the suspect control the conversation. Get him talking, then surprise him. Interrupt him with a question, or call him a liar, freak him out. And if all else fails, bring little Miss Persuasion out for a stroll.
Actually, I think it was more of a boom.
Okay, so.
Really? Because I distinctly heard it more like a
But
bang.
don't really
Anyway,
usually he
someone
had that
knocked us out
good
with a booming
beer that he
and or
having
bamming
saving
sound, and,
weeks.
Well, that's the last thing we remember until you woke us up and started snarling at us.
Yeah, that's the last thing we remember.
I probably do it too.
Rule number 2, timing is everything. When you hear the suspect lying, that's when you jump in and accuse him.
Yup, I was totally unconscious the whole time. I certainly didn't see...
Liar!
All right. I came to before Jebediah, just in time to hear the telltale sounds of a brain being removed from a bunny.
Obadiah, why didn't you do anything?
I was afraid that he'd remove my brain too.
Who? Who took Max's brain?
It was the space gorilla.
Skunk Ape.
Of course.
How?
He must have been released from the penal zone when the toy box was stolen.
I'm so sorry.
Not half as sorry as that brain-stealing space ape's gonna be when I catch up with him.
Rule number 3, mole men are easy. To crack the tough nuts, you'll need information to prove your case. Sometimes you gotta ask around to get the dirt on the doers. Now, go get 'em.
I wrote a mental note to thank Flint at Max's funeral and got ready to squeeze some punks.
Yes, this is why I like this one so much. A, we finally see Sam in a different outfit. B, you out here got a little bit a detective. It's not too complicated, you know. It's not even too hard,
General
but
Skunk Ape.
it kind of fun.
I should have known. That space ape had wanted Max's brain ever since he found out it was special. Now that special brain was gone, and I was cut loose, drifting in the neon current, hoping for a lucky break. Hello, ugly.
How did we find him?
You're one of Skunk Ape's goons. Where's your boss? What did he do to my little buddy?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Copy since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries. Are you trying to threaten me with that?
Maybe.
You are aware that my ultra-dense space gorilla hide renders me impervious to your puny Earth bullets, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Where were we?
Oh yeah,
Since Skunk Copy's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating my life choices. I've abandoned violence for a career as a science spinner. It's a very fulfilling, low-temperature job.
Reevaluating your life choices? What does that even mean?
Skunk Copy's defeat made me take a really hard look at myself. Honestly, is there anything more pathetic than a middle-aged space gorilla waving his blaster around the galaxy like some kind of teenager?
How about a dead partner?
The only way to break the cycle was to just walk away. Now I have a wonderful job as a sign spinner and a girlfriend in the village, and I don't even have to shoot anyone.
How nice for you.
But enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat. He certainly seems plugged into the ins.
Rat? What rat?
Frankie the rat. He traffics in stolen merchandise and tawdry gambling rings.
Where can I find him?
He hangs out on the corner of Veni and Vidi in the Latin Quarter.
Alright, they there. If I need to come back and ask more questions, you gotta tell me. I will need to come back and ask you more questions.
Frankie the Rat. The name left a bad taste on my tongue and an itchy sensation in my boxers. Still, there wasn't a rodent more plugged into the bad wiring in this city.
Hey, we may couldn't get the rat, all that, but we're gonna talk to a rat. Get the orientation of all rat could talk.
Hey, Rat.
Sam, buddy, how's it hanging?
My partner's got a bad case of a missing brain, and someone thinks you might know something about it.
Brain, huh? Well, I did see something unusual and brain-related a little while back. Spill! I was given directions to a confused tourist. Poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlaut. Where? Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that way, about 2 miles.
Wait, that it?
Frankie the Rat helping a tourist? It was absurd. Absurd like Max was, back when he had a brain. So imagine my surprise when I found Frankie's tourist wandering around the bad side of town.
Why, what do you think? Did I skip some things? I don't know. If I definitely skipped something, I had to say, well, what the guy you gave direction to for some real reason?
Oh! Ah!
Why would you go down this way?
You, foreign guy, what's your story?
Ooh, an American police shakedown! How thrilling!
Yeah, it's a real honor. Now, what do you know?
Well, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats.
And Frankie sent you here?
Yeah,
Dirty lion rat.
you know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats.
What happened next?
I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden the Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an ödeler Spuck.
Ultra super colored what now?
The Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg. My people's word for a stunning battle between a strangely garbed man and an alien space gorilla carrying a brain in a jar.
Okay, that more detail.
So, where was I? Oh, yes! After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district. Maybe I am mistaking the friend.
Liar!
Moi? Lie? How dare you make such an accusation without a shred of proof? When I get back to the hotel, I will report you to the European consulate at once.
Fine.
Fine. Now, where was I?
Oh, that's
yes.
gonna be a problem.
Let's hear your sad little story again, from the top.
Very well. About an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats.
Okay.
You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful. Anyhow,
Then what?
I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden the Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an ödeler.
A hard rain's coming, pal. And when it comes, you're gonna wish you were only in a Weltraum-Liebe-Wachzauberkrieg.
Your grimness is depressing, but something must be getting lost in a translation. So, as I was saying, after the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that the people in this country are so intense.
I do. Okay, I think.
The tourist seemed like just another victim circling the drain, but I knew there was more to the story. It was time to circle back and flush out the truth.
Okay, to be fair, I do think I was done talking to Frankie the Rat. Let me go back to him. He only gave me direction to Dick. I don't think I wasn't done talking to him. I think he looked that
Frankie,
drunk.
what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring.
Okay,
Skip
hurry
it.
up.
I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain!
Skunk ape.
Okay, we know that.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slides from Pismo Beach with the jellyfish on the water skis.
A brain? Was it Max's?
How should I know? All I know, it was a brain in a jar, and that crazy space gorilla was holding on to it like it was his best friend in the wild. So anyways, I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape.
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Believe it or not, it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some pet store, the poor schlub.
So that dirty punk sign spinner did see Skunk Ape.
So now what?
Ah!
You're welcome.
Sorry, got upset. My best friend in the world got his brain stolen. Don't know he's gonna be alive or dead. I'm kinda angry at everything right now till I found him. Oh yeah, you can grow enough to just droof. La ha ha.
I'm back! Now where's Skunk Ape?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Copy since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified.
That story ain't gonna wash, Bonzo. Your pal Frankie told me all about how you and he hid from a fight between Skunk Ape and some other guy. Now make with the lip flapping and I better like what I hear.
It's true. A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkape came running down the street, chasing after a strangely garbed man. To my everlasting shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common Venusian bono.
Strangely garbed?
Yes, a man in a faded jacket and a strange hat. He seemed to be carrying a box of some sort. General Skunkape was in hot pursuit. After the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this.
The rhino bite.
I'm surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in something of a hurry. Oh well.
What's that? A brain remover?
I believe it's one of the toys of power that my general has been collecting for the past 25 Kryleks.
I knew that. Give me that toy.
No! I need it to get back in General Skunkape's good graces. Once I return this artifact to the General, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss that.
Huh. You're fooling yourself, kid.
Nah,
What are you
Ricky
talking
for real
about?
now.
The only thing Skunk Ape's gonna welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool, bitten the hand that rocks the cradle. You're a sign spinner to him now, and that's all you're ever gonna be.
You're right. It's hopeless. No matter what I do now, I'll never soar through the galaxy at my general's side ever again.
And I hate to tell you, but you're not a very good sign spinner either.
Don't kick him while he's down.
I hated to see a grown gorilla cry, so I got in the car and looked for another lost soul to join me as I gazed into the abyss.
Wait a minute. I thought you were happy
A clue.
here.
The last time we saw the rhinoplasty toy, Max's special brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now it was gonna lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care. Crimetron, do your stuff! What do you mean not found in database?
The Crimetron requires additional clues to make an informed deduction.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue-finding.
I kinda like the cops still with him now. Okay, I don't know who to go to. I can't go back to Frankie. I think I'm not done. He gave me everything
Frankie,
I got.
what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fellow was wandering around in circles.
Where?
Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that way, about 2 miles. Anyway, I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain.
Skunk ape.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slides from Pismo Beach, with the jellyfish on the... Yeah, the gorilla pulled out his gun, just like that. Anyway, so I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain.
You lie!
Hey, Sam, I never lie about my cowardice. I'm really proud of it. So now what?
Oh, okay, hold on. Let's do that again.
One more time. What do you know about my partner's brain?
It's like I was given direction.
To the museum?
Yeah,
Okay,
poor
me
fella was
too.
wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and
it.
tvortisnocks and whatnot. I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape...
Skunk ape.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slides from Pismo...
My partner had a brain once. It wasn't the best brain in the world, and a lot of people said it was chemically imbalanced. But it was his. And now it's gone. Gone like hula hoops and print journalism.
What the heck are you talking about, man?
Sorry, got lost in the moment. Go on.
Like I was saying, so I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. Yipes! Stop doing that! It ain't good for my angina. So now what?
Okay. Hold on.
One more.
It's like I was given directions to a
To the museum?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with it.
Don't lie to me, Frankie. I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the
there we
wrong
go.
side
I
of town to
know.
get rolled by your rat pack.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But this conversation is over. I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation. The
Okay,
nerve of some
now
people
I could trap
trampling
them.
a rat.
You want a lawyer? Here's an attorney from Smith & Wesson.
Okay, I'll
There
talk,
we
I'll talk.
go.
Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the bad side of town, but I was just winding him up, really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European, wearing his... What? You know, the bad side of town. Hoboville, Flemberg, Broken Corners, that area. Anyway, when the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind the crate, and I, picked their pockets. The tourist was loaded with high-exchange European
you picked
stuff,
the
but all
pocket?
the other guy had was funny-looking green...
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Believe it or not, it was a...
So that...
Anyway, after the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know,
Wait.
honest. Ask anybody. They'll vouch for old Frankie.
Souvenir?
Yeah, something fell out of the funny hat guy's pocket, and the tourist scooped it up.
What was it?
I don't know, something.
So the tourist didn't leave empty-handed after all.
So what now?
Well, thank you.
Stick around. I may be back.
I shall count the minutes.
Okay, now we know the truth. Let's see what the souvenir the guy got. Okay, you foreigner, I hope you got. Whoever you got is something good.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I had so many
Hurry up.
Hurry it up.
I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Zauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe Zauberkrieg. Might have been more of an Ödeler.
What happened next?
After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back.
Here
You know
it
what
is.
else? I'm stuck.
Don't play innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight. Now spill.
Yeah, it's true. I took a souvenir from the fight. I didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
Norrington? Who the heck is Norrington?
I don't know. Just don't hurt me.
That's how you know
You
I got it
Americans
right.
are all animals. Animals.
Well, I am a dog,
Norrington.
so.
The name rang fewer bells than a sleigh in July. Hopefully, it would be enough. Okay, Crime-Tron, this is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade.
If I start looking for an upgrade.
Come on, you obsolete hunk of junk. Talk! Where's Skunk Ape?
Sam, no!
Stop holding out on me!
Get away from her, you brute.
Finally.
Audiences across the country say, you're a buster, Sam.
What have you become?
The Museum of Mostly Natural History, the tarnished jewel of the city's once thriving museum district. Max and I always meant to visit, but we'd never gotten around to it. Now we were finally going to take in its thrilling and dubiously educational displays with a vengeance.
Yeah, that is true. Then, you know. Wait, didn't you got everyone go to the museum? Probably explain why not get blown up or something. But till now. I would say, why did you bring Max in there with you? But I guess it will be.
All right, Skunk
Weird
Ape,
that you
it's
leave him
time to
out
pay
in
the
the rain.
piper, plus tax and applicable service fees.
But that down. Interesting.
Hang tight, little buddy.
Okay, might we get up there and see what the heck going on.
I should head upstairs where the action is.
If I don't know whatever happened in that town. It's not fun, not gonna lie. Other than a bit, I do not want to go, cause you know, that I laser bass everywhere.
Hail to my superior technological might, necromancer!
Slow it down, your simian hind
Oh,
quarters,
imagine.
barbarian!
Skunk Ape and paperweight. He's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box. And is that...
Sam! Get me out of here. This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
The interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the toys of power and re-imprisoned me in the penal zone?
No.
Sam? The great-grandson of the poltroon who put the kibosh on my intricate plan to unleash Yog Sagoth and take over the world?
No.
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy!
Yes, a common enemy. I propose an alliance.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth?
Agreed.
Nice going, Bubble Brain.
Don't blame me. I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Minions,
I
after him.
gotta admit you, little buddy.
Sam? Aw, man. Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. It was way more fun when they were fighting.
Yeah, now you get to see that blow up.
Look at all those cool psychic toys. Am I doing that?
Indeed, yes. Your psychic brain, melded to Monsieur Paperweight's sorcery and my super science, have created a techno-arcanic whirlpool, drawing the toys to this convenient container.
So that explains the giant sucking sound in my head.
No, that's just you.
Oh. Again, it got interesting because we do see a lot of toy we would never use, like those. And they're like a
Toy location
that,
acquired.
what is that? You see, like Don't really sure I would like to know that is magic and stuff. Too bad we will only use that same one.
Hey, you! Fez guy!
What is it?
How come you haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend, and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as yours to the brink of madness were I to utter it.
So, Pilates then?
Sure.
What are you doing in this 2-bit museum anyway?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community, painstakingly gathering the requisite toys of power necessary to reopen a doorway between our world and the realm of Yog-Sothoth.
Nerd.
So, not good things, okay.
Why are you and that big dumb ape skunk ape working together?
General Skunkapi and I have had a meeting of minds over our mutual loathing of you, your partner, and your forefathers.
So that added up to what? 1 mind between you?
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
Okay. So, why do you hate me? I mean, technically, that's my great-grandfather that kicked your butt, not me. I might say like we do kick your butt anyway, but whatever.
What are you and Corporal Buttcheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of tech necromancy across the reality so that the toys of power may be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
Ah, that's about what I thought.
Really? Repeat what I just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain. Blargy, blargy. More toys for me.
Well, technically, that's how it done. I get dumb it down for Matt. They making the box. It's not gonna be a box hole with all the toys. So because his brain, he can connect to all the magical toys and suck them up. To be that us looking for them, they would just come to us pretty much.
Pretty grubby
Combined
joint
with
you got
science
here.
and magic.
It's one of the finest collections in the world. Our Yog-Sothoth tapestry is one of a kind.
Gee, it'd be a shame if Skunk Ape's minions ripped your tapestry to shreds and used it for space towelettes. You know, accidentally.
Yeah, don't even think of such a thing.
Okay.
You're a magical mumbo-jumbo guy, so maybe you can tell me. What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden?
Fine.
Am I going through the change?
It's difficult to say. The only minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Ah, you've been reading my press, kid.
But encountering 2 special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of. Your lineage is most peculiar and dangerous.
You should see us during holiday cookouts.
I kind of wish we did see Sam and my mom or family member or anything like that. The only thing we got to them to the family member is like in the soul. But that's about it. That's what we got into right here. I want to know would they do something like that and if they're gonna make another one of this.
Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I give a hellbeast's hangnail about the fate of Sameth's brood?
Well, let me get back to you on that.
No, fair enough, fair enough.
All this talking with my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later.
Did that guy into it? That probably explain why he can use his magic.
What's that for?
With the
That
toys.
controls our new laser light show. It will bring many, many young peoples to the museum.
If you can lure them away from their zoetropes.
It is weird that he get about the museum when he trying to take over the war.
Is that an espresso machine? Because I've always wanted to pour caffeine directly into my brain.
This device is used to maintain the complex matrix of energies between the Devil's Toy Box, your magnificent brain, and Paperweight's chaos magic, and funnel them into the planetarium's crude projector.
Fascinating. Now tell me more about my magnificent brain. Hey, Skunk Ape!
Yes?
Okay, I'll talk to the magic dude. Let me talk to the Sonic one now.
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Monsieur Paperweight and I have reached an accommodation.
Is that legally permitted in this state?
I'm lending my scientific prowess to his mystical efforts to draw the toys of power into the so-called Devil's Toy Box.
That spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog-Sagoth, would it?
Now that you mention it, Yog-Sagoth's name did come up once or twice. He's certainly touchy about that precious tapestry of his.
Yeesh.
Jeez. Like I get her girlfriend who never talk about their ex. Like, never work out.
What are you two scamps doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh infinite power of your brain to create a bifurcated vortex of technological and arcane energies to impel the toys of power to return to their point of origin via a 5-dimensional matrix of quantum foam and sympathetic magics.
Yes, of course.
You have no idea what I just said, do you?
No, but if it means more psychic toys for me, then vortex away.
Do you mean like technology? Because technology, yeah, I don't know. Something about magic and Sonic energy. I don't know. Dumb it dumb, like I said, black hole sucking up the toys. It's simple.
So, long time no see.
Long time? Yes. If only you knew how long. It has been but a handful of Earth hours since you and your companion imprisoned me in the penal zone. However, due to the temporal phase shifting of the zone, I experienced years of maddening nothingness during those fleeting hours.
Ah, that would explain the tiny crow's feet around the eyes. Not to mention that telltale old gorilla smell.
So, a couple of hours in this one, been days in yours? Jeez.
What are you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
How you gonna conquer the galaxy again? Again, you need somebody who is psychic. But the problem is when you take the brain, they only live so long before you gotta, kill the brain, aka kill the toy. The only way for this plan to work, you got to find people, like every few days, maybe weeks then? Yeah, if this plan got so many holes, yeah, it would not work. And also, some of the joy about it, not even used for like fighting or weapon. If you don't want to take over the galaxy, just take over the galaxy with your technology. Yeah, other races have better technology. I guess that could be it, but I see so far the only thing we see to it is one of them could teleport. Okay, that could be helpful, because you could teleport whole army to different galaxies. Okay, if they need a phone number, they got to be there, but still, quite helpful. Okay. Then the next one is mind reading. Okay, mind reading will helpful in battle. Could help you get inside somebody's head. Okay then. What help we have seen from them? Well, we could tell the future. Again, really good. That could be helpful. I kind of forgot the rest of it. There goes the Rhino by see that can. We could take different forms. But the people, I guess that could be good too. I guess to have like a kid or like a nuclear bomb or something. I don't know. And then have the line of battery make you become a nuclear bomb. Got good ability, you will be fine when you use it. So, okay, they're good for one person, I guess. But like, well, what else can we really do now? I think that is so far. I think that is all we got.
I see you've got your old band of lackeys back together.
Yes. My mighty army is once again ready to take on the galaxy. At least they would be if Paperweight's filthy security guard wasn't underfoot. That disease-carrying insect had better keep his pestilent thorax away from my boys.
Okay.
Now that you and Fezhead have stopped fighting, could you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I took it from you after I was suddenly ejected from the penal zone.
How come I didn't notice?
You appeared to be entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Around here, we call it a popcorn coma, big guy.
Oh yeah, the movie thing. Yeah, that also gives psychic power somehow. Well, again, that will be explained later.
What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
The same thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying psychic powers to conquer the galaxy.
Couldn't we just use them to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
Okay.
Could you try not to kill Sam? He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
Oh, my minions won't kill him.
That's good.
They're under strict orders to drag him beaten and bloodied to my feet so that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive.
That you got into it. He did they never say you
could
like
go over there
good.
for a while?
Did
While
they
you're
do about
salivating over my
boy
anterior
though?
cortex is
Maybe
creeping me out,
it might
frankly.
be gay.
Very well.
You never know. That he too. I think he most definitely is good. I feel like they hinted at that multiple times.
Come to us, precious one.
Well, there could be... Oh, okay, they give up. Okay, that was easy.
Well, at least I know that Max's brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I can break up those lovebirds from out here.
Ha, and you gotta talk about kidding with that analogy.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Don't get kid with me, wise guy. What are you doing in the museum after dark?
I'm Sam. I'm with the Freelance Police.
Freelance police, eh? I heard a lot about you guys. A lot. I'm Sal, museum's security guard. You must be looking into all the freaky shenanigans going on around here tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, feel free to poke around. But right now, you gotta do something about this pile of trash.
That's not trash. That's my partner.
Partner, trash, potato, potato. If it's not up and moving in the next few minutes, I'm tossing that smelly lump of guts into the incinerator.
Incinerator? Yeesh.
Well, how about you don't? It is a living... It is a creature, so...
Sal.
Keep it down, will ya? This is a museum, not a locker room.
Any idea what that paperweight loser is doing in the planetarium?
Hey, don't be calling Mr. Paperweight a loser. He's a stand-up guy who took me in and gave me a job.
He's not here, you know.
Nah, I got no idea what that loser's up to. Heck, I can't even understand half the things he tells me over the headphones.
Well, not to know, give you only part that gave you a thing a loser. I mean, he is
Your boss
evil,
is gathering
though.
demonic toys for a nefarious purpose.
Toys, eh? And what do you want me to do about it?
Call the Army, the Navy, the Swiss Guard.
You want me to turn on my boss? Dream on, buddy. This is a pretty cushy job here, and I ain't messing it up over a bunch of demonic toys.
But not to know you have principle, that would be... I feel comfortable here. Don't know. Okay.
Sal, why is that name so familiar? Wait a minute. Stinkies used to have a fry cook named Sal.
Yep, that'd be me.
A 6-foot-tall cockroach working at Stinkies? That's shocking. No, wait. What's that thing that's the complete opposite of shocking?
Super obvious. But yeah, this is a famous Sal we kept hearing about in the last 2 episodes. Though, it got nice to finally see what he really looked like. It kinda makes sense, man. If you got a creature that got 4 arms, I get cooking will be easy, but I don't know. It feels so weird having a big old cockroach cooking at Tankies. Like, having a big old cockroach cooking at all, dude, they give me like it kinda remind me of Ratatouille, though. Who the heck wants to eat the food with a rat? No, thank you.
So why did Grandpa Stinky fire you? I mean, aside from the whole disease-carrying vermin thing.
He, didn't approve of a cockroach in the kitchen.
That's strange. Grandpa Stinky never had problems with cockroaches before.
Well, to be fair, they will be selling to them, so I get if they're buying food, I get that, okay? And then, cockroach, he do have lots of kids. That would mean more money.
Nice headphones. Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
No, these are my official museum guard emergency headphones. I gotta wear these so that Mr. Paperweight can tell me where to go in case of a security emergency. Of course, I haven't heard from him in a while. He must be busy up there with that space gorilla guy.
Do you even have ears? Do cockroaches have ears? Where are they? I thought they antenna were their ears. Didn't they that how they smell or something with their antenna? I don't know.
Don't look now, but there's a scandalously clad intergalactic despot running roughshod through your museum.
You mean General Skunkape? He's an A1 buttwad, all right. But what are you gonna do? Mr. Paperweight's rolled out the red carpet for him and his minions.
Don't you think you should alert the authorities?
What? Lose my job?
Again, I am comfortable here. I'm not using my comfortability.
How's life with Skunk Ape?
Skunk Ape. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Not so bad. Aside from the big gorilla over there guarding the door, most of these apes just hang out in the planetarium.
Okay, again, that's his name. I know it is.
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Would you mind not throwing my little buddy into the museum's incinerator?
What can do, Sam? If Mr. P finds another corpse strewn about all willy-nilly on the exhibit floor, he's gonna kick my thorax right to the unemployment office.
Fair enough.
You say your friend's still alive? You better get him moving.
No, that's fair enough. Wait, another corpse? How many people die here? I mean, they get in a museum, they'll die in a boat, that makes sense. Again, I'm kidding.
Not throwing my little buddy into the museum's incinerator?
What can do, Sam? If Mr. P finds another corpse strewn about all willy-nilly on the exhibit floor, he's gonna kick my thorax right to the unemployment office. You say your friend's still alive? You better get him moving.
But he hasn't got a brain.
Well, maybe you should find him a new one. Sheesh, some detective you are.
See you, Sal.
Be careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
Again, the logic of the play. Only Sam and Max. Only Sam and Max can think of, oh yeah, you know.
Earthdog Man, where do you think you're going?
I'm, just looking for the snack foods exhibit.
No one leaves here. Skunkape's orders.
Why?
We're supposed to be on the lookout for, Sam. That's it, Sam. Are you Sam?
No, my name is, Tyrone. Sam's that guy.
Tis we! I've arrived at the world-famous Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, a cute little animatronic monkey.
Mahila to Skunkape, I've successfully neutralized the one known as Sam.
Yes? Describe him.
Hey, hairless, difficult to place accent.
That's not Sam, you fool. Now don't bother me again until you find Sam.
Apparently that, wasn't Sam.
Oh well, happy hunting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
Making fun with people. Even though, are we not gonna be worried about?
Museum of Mostly Natural History guided tour. An audio guide that attempts to make sense of the nonsensical museum displays. I should tape one of these for our office.
Are we not gonna worry about he just shot somebody for no reason?
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, Overfiend of the Dark Dimension.
Yeah. I'm glad my great-grandpa stopped that trans-dimensional beauty from manifesting in the east
Did you
side.
even see what happened at him? You walk away to use the bathroom, remember?
Hey, it's a moai head. How's it hanging, big guy? Fine, be that way.
I don't know if he actually just sleeping or if that's a fake. I'm kind of curious.
Inexplicable object of unknown provenance.
Okay, let's see here. What was this?
That fellow reminds me of my great-granduncle Eustachius. Canis erectus. This freakish tooth, dating from the late Flammarian era, is thought to represent an evolutionary dead end of heavyset man-dog hybrids. This night was bad enough, but now my distant ancestors are getting insulted by pasty-faced anthropologists.
Dude, I mean, they are the man-dog out there. Fascinating.
Neolithic mustache clippers?
Dude, that make, I wonder how do that look then? How do they will look?
To witness the final stage of the coming apocalypse, turn the hourglass. Okay. Whoa, I did not see that coming.
Okay, now I got more questions. Like, how do that work really? Like, I mean, the whole museum, cause the whole museum look more fantasy. It's kind of like in a museum for Cthulhu. And they like it's real. Like, how did he get money for any of this? No, it's damn it, back in the first now, mind. A T-Rex, you know, magic. I don't. What do you want me to call that thing? You know, get down? I don't know.
Coming soon, a brief history of bad ideas in transportation. I hope Max's brain and body are reunited by the time this exhibit opens. He loves tooling around in comically unviable vehicles.
You know what? That I hear down like a. I got rid of a real thing. This is all the stupid idea for vehicles.
Sends him into an atavistic rage.
You would think the blimp would have to be up. No.
Although the Hindenburg met its fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today and was a stunt double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon. So that's where that song came from.
Okay, there might be a stupid question, but is that a real song? I know there might be a stupid question, but I am kind of curious to see is that a real song.
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough despinings to hold a young person's attention.
You don't know if it laser light show will bring in a lot of kids.
That's interesting.
Holy snap back in a pop!
Holyoke, Massachusetts. If I remember my field guide for otherworldly incursions correctly, that tentacle's a flagellum from the dark dimension.
What is it doing here? I mean, I guess Paperweight is an evil sorcerer, so I guess he will have security.
I better not get too close to that thing. I could end up in some other dimension where the laws of physics are inside out, or radio stations are dominated by folk music, or some other nightmarish claw your eyes out scenario.
Okay, noted. I won't go over there. Okay, no. Why don't I call for help?
It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone.
Well, that's not gonna help me, Sam. Okay, what's this?
Ah, the Sphinx. I can almost smell it. Seriously, it smells like aspen here.
You mean that snake?
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things. Max would love to get his hands on this doohickey. Too bad he doesn't have any hands right now.
Here, boy.
Ancient Egyptian brain screw. The engravings on this particular brain screw indicate that it was reserved for pharaohs, viziers, or other high-ranking muckety-mucks. Muckety-mucks? The museum's copywriter must have thought no one would read that far.
Sorry, that one is real. I mean, I know they're already dead, but still, can you not camper my brain even though I'm dead?
If you're going to putrefy and decompose, might as well do it in style.
Ah, yeah, the golden gothic is. I'm gonna. That deal. Do gauzy. Rip. You know they might be a bit easier if you got offered the super heavy rock.
I had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap.
I mean, I'm just saying, I know you enjoyed it, I guess, but it might go a bit easier for all of it if you get off of it.
The seven-sided pyramid of Hikaba was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed under its staggering weight and unorthodox design.
Ooh, I did not last long.
Please don't touch, play on or around the pharaoh's brain. I question the wisdom of this sign. Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager.
Wait, are we gonna put the brain in max? I don't see why not. Okay, I hope you don't mind to put the body away. No, see, do not throw money to put the
I better
body.
reunite Max's body with his brain, or a plausible facsimile, before Sal tosses it into an incinerator. Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly. Hello? Anybody in there?
Torment of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of Anubis!
Nah, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
Oh my! A new body! And it's so energetic!
That's probably one of Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest, but where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods? Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian.
Well, hey, I might that is super good with the right? I think it is a bit of time of market. We know he did have the power though. Is that much good with that though? Not really, I guess. But doesn't that what he said? Either he gotta be utterly simple, 100% insane, or what was the third thing again? I forgot. Like three things. Yeah, he crazy or really simple or something else. But I guess technically that does kind of drag in one of them. We made the extremely simple person, that alien dude. Cause when he forgot we got psychic by, all he wanted to do is, pick up the ladies. So I guess that too. But that means he got the. Is this guy with Matt? Is he insane? So far, not really. Then again, he did kind of woke up in a rabbit body and just like, okay, I'm down with this so far. Let's keep going. So he might be utterly insane, which might be terrifying. But who knows? Maybe he's not utterly insane. Oh, maybe he's a good guy, the insane, Thinking who is a good kind of insanity? I believe Max is all two of them. He's greedy and simple. I don't know what the third thing is, but okay, let me see, Max.
Wonder how Max is holding up.
I don't know why I didn't do that sneak in here. Oh, I can now.
Looks like Max is stoking the fires of discord. I'll see if I can add some fuel from out here.
Okay, so if you remember, we got to destroy the painting and somehow the gorilla mess with Sal. Okay then, so what we got here? I got who is that? Here we go, second power. Just help me, kind of thing.
Hey! Ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
Ouch! Who'd want to pummel a nice bug guy like Sal?
Can we call him nice? I mean, I guess he is, but like, I don't know, I feel like ethically he kinda do like, he actually an evil space gorilla doing whatever, and he not doing anything because he might get fired from his job. So like, is he a nice guy? I guess he's nice, not a good guy.
Hey Max, check this out. It turns out that Lady Godiva was a dude.
Ooh, icky.
Well, either I managed to return Max's brain to his body in the future, or you're destined to learn a killer Max impression.
Let's move on.
I thought I'm okay with this one.
What in the name of Gorgar?
In my experience, it's rarely a good idea to poke a space gorilla in the eyes.
That's what lackeys are for, Sam.
Again, somehow I kinda like, I kinda like the new Sam and Max kinda duo that married.
It's a telltale trail of Grandpa Stinky's brain-preserving demon broth.
Ooh, what a delightful aroma. This Grandpa Stinky must be a skilled saucier.
Give me. No, we got the for his cooking skills. Okay, but and remember we gotta do this.
Hey Sal, look. 3 monkeys violating that statue of a head.
Where? I didn't see nothing, which is a good thing since we put all the monkeys down in storage with the leather jackets.
The leather jackets? Why do you got 3 monkeys? Okay, here we go now. How do they work again?
Welcome to the Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Mr. Paperweight. Gee, thanks. That's the nicest thing you've said since you hired me. So, what can I do for you, boss?
Oh shit, okay, hold on. I remember now. 13. No, we want Sam. Me Max. Okay. If you double the. Oh, right. Don't know no phone numbers. So I gotta take you to the phone numbers. Wait, where are you going? Oh, okay.
Hey, Your Majesty, check out these spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Ah, hieroglyphics to activate the translocation toy. We always wondered how that device worked.
It probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
Okay, we get it. But that is kind of funny. Okay, let's see here. So, okay. Oh, that goes here.
So this is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Someone's coming.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my beautiful museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
You think I don't know that? I've been dreaming of this second chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get back in there.
Yes, sir, Dr. Norrington. Right away, Dr. Norrington.
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's patter is a lot less
Violent.
multisyllabic.
I got the idea, but that's motory, but
That transportation exhibit is bound to be fascinating. We enjoy reveling in the failures of lesser beings.
I think I'm gonna leave off here. This feel like a perfect note to leave off. Got a lot of good mystery. We wanna know what the heck more and who he talking to. He did Dr. Norrington. Fascinating. Okay, we're gonna figure out all of this and more in the next time we come back. This feel like a perfect time to end this one off. Now, if you guys been enjoying this so far, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends and family. And I don't know how to end it. So I'm gonna say a goodbye, everyone. Yeah, I guess that could work. So goodbye, everyone. Bye bye.